Hello and welcome to my page. This is Messages from Venus. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot card review. Well, this deck is the deck of the Oracle Tarot by Lucy Cavendish. It's a little book it brings. And I'm going to be doing a couple of reviews today. This is my first review. This deck is such a nice deck. The moment I saw, this is the back. The moment I saw this deck, I need to get it. But I'm like that with all my decks. But just so you guys can see the back. Sorry about the glare, but this is the back of the cards. I'll show you guys most of the cards while I'm talking. I'm not going to show you all of them because I like to be surprised. I don't know about you when I get my decks. Okay, I'm going to put it to this side. See if I can get the glare out. Okay. All right. Maybe put it like this. See? All right. This is an Oracle card deck. This deck is not like a regular tarot deck in the sense that it's not the same size or the same material. Let me show you. This material is like a little plasticky, laminated. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And the pictures on it are funny, cute, and feminine all at the same time. I don't know what type of art this is, if you guys can see it. And I don't know if there's like for example, the wands, they're not actual, like this is a wand card. The wands are not actual wands. They're like candy canes or like lollipops. I think that's a lollipop. And the numbers are bigger than most of the tarot card decks out there. Most of my decks, the numbers are written out, like it'll say 2 instead of just having the number 2. And also this deck has keywords on the sides. See, like these are wands. I think this is the 9 of wands or the 8 of wands. And it says swift decisions. This is the deck that I'm going to be using for the readings for the 24th and forward. Well, for the rest of the dailies for the month of September. This is the tarot card deck that I'm going to be using. See, the colors are also beautiful and bright. And it's a very feminine deck. They're laminated, see? And the women have these rosy cheeks, which is so funny and cute at the same time. I would say this deck is a good deck for beginners. If you have a tough time getting to know the meaning of the cards, this is a good deck for beginners, and it's also good intuitively as far as colors are concerned because the colors are so bright and it pops out at you. The only thing about this deck, it doesn't have a lot of imagery. Like doesn't have a lot of imagery as like my Brow Talej deck. It has a lot of colors and imagery. It's not a Rider-Waite. This deck, if you guys are my new subscribers or don't know about this deck is not a Rider-Waite based. It's more of like words, and this is the backing of it. I did a review on it yesterday actually, and I believe it's already uploaded. So this deck is a little different. It doesn't have a lot of imagery, but I love Lucy Cavendish publications, and her work is amazing. I have this deck, which is the Oracle Card Tarot deck, and I have the Mermaid deck that she has and the Fairy Wisdom deck that she has, which I will also be reviewing sooner rather than later. I'm going to try to do at least 2 or 3 reviews a week, hopefully, that I have time. Don't hold me to it, because I have a lot of decks. I collect them. I love collecting decks. See, it's very feminine. It's like watery based, but at the same time it has color on it. This is the Hermit. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It has a little bit of a border. I don't know if some of you guys like borders. It has a little white border that you can definitely trim because the backing of the card is not, you're not blocking anything on the back of the card. So if you guys can trim them, I don't trim my decks because I feel like I'm like hurting them. I swear they're like, they have their own life. So I don't trim my decks, not even if I don't like the borders. See, this is very cute. The deck, this is all the cards that I'm going to show you. You guys can look at other cards and figure out whether this is a deck that you would like for yourself or want for yourself. This is a little book that it brings. This is the Magician. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I'll show you one more. Let me see if I can find the Magician on here. Some people prefer not to have decks that have the actual picture of either the backing or the picture on the book, but I don't mind it. I don't care. I think it's good because of the simple fact that if you have a picture that is used within the deck, then it's like a little bit of a hint on whether or not you want to buy the deck or purchase the deck or not. And those are one of the points for me. See? Let's see. This book contains table of contents like every other book. And then it doesn't have the colored pictures. I know some books have the colored pictures of the actual cards. It's very simple. Like I said before, it's good for people that are learning how to read the tarot. These decks are not reversible, I don't think. I didn't read the book. I like to use my intuition. I don't read the books. But yeah, this deck I don't believe has reversible meanings. But if you're the type of person that reads reversals like I do, you can still do it. I'll show you guys how I shuffle my cards. I shuffle my cards like this. You can shuffle them like that. Or you can shuffle them like this. They're just perfect for small hands, big hands, doesn't matter. It's just they're a little wider. And this one came out. And as far as the readings are concerned, they are right on point. Like, they're very accurate cards. I know some people are against like oracle cards, and it's like some people consider it to be you're cheating if you use oracle cards. Not true. I love oracle cards for my divination. As you can see in my dailies, I use them all the time. I use them also when I do readings for clients and it's the end of the reading. Let's say I'm doing a Celtic cross. I like to just give them an oracle card just to give them a little oomph or a little more insight. Whether or not I feel they need it or not, I personally feel that it's always good to have a little oomph at the end of your reading. So this is the deck. I'm going to compare it now. Where are my other cards? Give me a moment. I'm going to compare it to... about my other cards to a regular tarot card. Let's see, I think I have my cards. Yes, I do. Okay, so this would be the difference between the regular tarot decks and an oracle deck, or a deck that's a little bit bigger than a tarot deck. You guys can see the difference there. So that's my review for the Oracle Tarot by Lucy Cavendish. If you guys want to get it, I got this specific deck because it is difficult to get. I got this deck at fishponds.com, and I think it's like a website that gives it's like not just a website that's used mostly in the U.S. It's like they have delivery for everyone. It's difficult to explain, but once you guys get to the website, you'll understand. They have like, they supply items that are only supplied in the U.S. or in Australia or in other parts of the world. This deck, I don't think you can find it in Amazon or Barnes and Nobles or Namaste Bookshop. I reside in New York. That's where I usually get my cards. So I had to order these online. I will leave the link below for those of you who are interested. If you guys want to go and purchase the deck. I don't remember how much it cost me, but it wasn't more than 40 bucks, I think. Don't quote me to it. Also, another little thing that I almost forgot to tell you guys is that I don't keep my decks in the boxes. This deck came in a very sturdy box. It's a very nice box for those of you that like to keep your decks in boxes. I prefer not to do that. If I'm traveling with my decks, or if I'm bringing them to work, because I do have a full-time job, I'm at work now doing the videos, I use these iPad or portable bags, or I use my Messages from Venus bag. See? Messages from Venus. I got this at Vistaprint if you guys are interested. Yeah, I'm like blabbing about other things, but I usually have them in their own little pouch. Right now I don't have my patches with me, but I guess in another video I'll show you guys where I keep my decks and the crystals that I put in there to keep them charged or keep them alive at all times. So if you guys are interested, I will leave the link below. Thank you for watching.